Hey everybody, Gary with Basecamp Trading. Let's take a look at a couple of trend reversal breakout trades that set up this afternoon. We call them trend reversal breakouts, or TRB for short. This is the ES, and you can see we had a higher high, and then we put in this pivot right here. Isn't a pivot a lower pivot low? Our previous pivot low was back here, but it's a pivot, and then we put in a lower pivot high. And once we broke underneath this pivot right here, that puts us in a downtrend because we've gone from higher low to higher high to a pivot, a lower high, breaking to a lower low. As soon as we break this pivot, we'll have a lower pivot low, changing our trend, the definition trend, higher high, higher low, lower high, lower low. This would be a lower high and a lower low. Trend reversal breakout occurred underneath this bar right here. Your entry would have been around 36.14. Our target was down there at 36.01. We actually hit a low down there at 35.99, but had the potential to grab 13-14 points in the ES, or $650 to $700 per contract. Again, depending on how you're trading it, nobody picks tops and bottoms. We did have our target though down there, and so as you know, we trade to targets very often. So again, potential to grab 13 to 14 full ES points, or $650 to $700 per contract potential on the trend reversal breakout in the ES. We also had one in gold this afternoon. This is our Heikin-Ashi overlay chart, but you can see we had a similar setup. Same thing, higher high. We made a pivot, not a lower pivot low. Previous pivot low is back here. We put in a lower pivot high, broke to a lower pivot low, triggering this trend reversal breakout. Again, we abbreviate these TRB, but trend reversal breakout. The entry on that's the break of the low of this bar, which is 1884.30. In trading the Heikin-Ashi chart, we just stay in until we get the color change. So you are in at the low of that bar, 1884.30, and you are out at the high of that bar, 1878.60 or 70, right in there somewhere. But again, another potential to grab $500-$600 per contract. It's kind of depending on how you're trading it. But again, this system's pretty black and white. You enter and then you stay in until the color change. As soon as you get the color change, you're out. This is a very black and white system to trade. And again, your entry would have been the break of the bar at 1884.30, and your exit is the close of that bar at 1878.60. So again, potential to grab $500-$600 per contract on this trend reversal breakout in gold.